Hello everyone, this is Bertina Amy here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought it would be fun to show you guys how to draw your own butterflies in different styles so that you can learn how to create your own butterfly designs. I decided that for this video, I would go ahead and use my calligraphy pen just to write the word butterflies up top. You don't have to do this part. I just wanted to do it for fun just so that it's also a nice visual. If you'd like me to do a video on how to do calligraphy, please mention that in the comments below. The calligraphy pen I'm using is a brand called Schaefer, and it comes with like a bunch of ink cartridges, if I could talk. I got this as a kit off Amazon, and I'll be sure to link this in the description box below. For the first butterfly, I'm actually just going to go ahead and write the number 11, or two parallel lines, or two sticks parallel to each other, however you want to look at it. And I'm going to do a half circle at the top and half circle at the bottom to close it. You're going to want to draw 4 45-degree angle lines going from the body of the butterfly up to the different corners. Close the wings with a 3 on the right and a backwards 3 on the left, and then give the butterfly antennas with paralleling the lines of the top of the butterfly's wings and then giving them opened circles at the top. This next one is like drawing a lowercase I in like bubble letters. So you're going to repeat the same process as the basic butterfly on the left. And this time you're going to give it a head that protrudes larger than the width of the body. So it looks like a connected dot to the eye. After that, in the new butterfly, you're going to create basically a sort of curvy V shape at the bottom for the tail. Here I'm just writing their differences just below them. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit. If you make a mistake like I did here, go ahead and erase it and fix it to your liking. But also remember too that it's totally okay to not be perfect. And believe me, I know all of us creators are always looking at our products or the things that we create and just look at it and say, oh my gosh, it could have been better like this or that or the other thing. But if we keep working on it, sometimes we could just end up working on it forever. So don't worry about it. Just enjoy the process and have fun. Go ahead and repeat the same steps as the previous butterflies. In this next butterfly, we're just going to change the antenna and curve it instead of having it straight. So just curve towards the wing. Go ahead and repeat the same steps as the previous butterflies. In this fifth butterfly, I decided to create an extra line that's parallel to the top 2 lines, creating the wings, and I decided to connect that with the 3 on the right side and the backwards 3 on the left side. And then I'm calling this separated wings, so that way you can clearly see there's 2 parts to each side of the wing. Go ahead and repeat the same steps as the previous butterflies. So the difference in this one, I called it gapped wings because I recreate the parallel lines for the top wing, and then for the bottom wing I separated it even more by sort of creating this line that goes semi-perpendicular, almost like an acute angle to create this other line kind of perpendicular or diagonal from the upper wing, and it kind of looks like a sideways Y, and then the other one's almost like a backwards flip of that or something like that. That's the best way I could describe it. I hope I'm making sense. And to close off those wings, I would just do C's, or also known as like half circles. So for this next one, I'm calling this one bat wings because it's inspired by sort of like the Batman look of the wing part, if that makes sense. It's like inner circle, half circles. So you're going to recreate the same exact butterfly as before, and then you're going to do what looks like you're curving inwards towards the wing as opposed to curving outside of to close it off like a C or whatever, a backward C. So I hope that makes sense. And for this last butterfly, I go ahead and redraw everything else, and then I just close up the wings with extra partial circles or half circles, or more than just like the 3s have like 2 half circles, but this is more like 3 half circles, and I do that for each part of each wing. So then with any project that you create, I recommend using a Sharpie and just tracing over everything you drew, and then you're going to color it in any method that you like, or with any form of media or whatever that you'd like. So in this case, I've decided to use watercolor again just because watercolor is fun. And the nice thing about Sharpies is that when you color over them, doesn't matter what you use, because everything is generally wet unless you use colored pencil or crayons. Basically what happens is nothing's going to smear. But if you use any other sort of marker, it may smear. I don't know what markers you might have lying around, but for example, if you have like Crayola crayons and you use that, or Crayola markers, if you use that, then it's most likely going to smear or bleed, if you will. So I recommend Sharpie in all cases, just to be on the safe side. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit. So this is the fun part. This is where you get to color in all of your different butterflies. And if you decided to make this or recreate any of these butterflies or decide to make your own entirely with a mix of these ideas, I would love to see it or hear about it, or send me a picture if you can. I just would love to know if this was helpful to any of you guys. I would like to know which style of butterfly was your favorite. Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Also, don't be afraid to let this part of the project get a little bit messy, and you can always fix or add to it later. The idea is that you want to just experiment and have fun with however you want to decide to color in your butterfly. I think an even better project would be to recreate one of your favorites on a larger sheet instead of I did this to just show you different styles. I might even do this myself where I will take one single sheet, recreate one of my favorites as a larger butterfly, and then add in all these details. If you're interested in seeing something like that, feel free to mention that in the comments below as well. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.